Hello dear viewers, my name is Faradin Nouri and I'm an immigration consultant in Germany. In this video, I'll explain for you about the fact that what the EU Blue Card is, who is eligible for it, where you can get it, how long is it valid, and what its benefits are. In addition, I'll explain for you about the fact that if you're outside Germany and want to come to this country and work here as a skilled worker, where and how you can apply for a job in this country, where and how you can apply for a visa and then for an EU Blue Card in Germany, and where you can get information and advice about all these procedures and so on. So please stay with me till the end of this video. The EU Blue Card or the European Union Blue Card, which in German it is called Blaue Karte EU, is a type of a residence permit which is issued by the German authorities to the graduates from outside the European Union, and it is intended to facilitate and promote the permanent immigration of highly qualified persons from non-EU states to Germany. In order to obtain an EU Blue Card, you must complete the following requirements. First, you must provide the proof that you have a university degree. If you did not acquire your degree in Germany, it must either be recognized in Germany or be comparable to a German degree. Second, you have an employment contract or a binding job offer. Third, the employment must match your qualification. And fourth, you have a minimum annual gross salary of 56,400 euros in 2022. In occupations where job vacancies cannot be filled due to a shortage of qualified applicants, for example, in case of doctors, engineers, natural scientists, mathematicians, and IT specialists, you need a job offer which provides you gross annual earnings of a minimum of only 43,992 euros. It is worth mentioning that this amount of salary is needed for the year 2022, and the salary thresholds are readjusted for each calendar year. To prevent abuse, in such cases, the Federal Employment Agency checks the terms and conditions of the job offer with respect to the working hours and salary. If you live outside the European Union states, you will generally require a national visa for the purpose of gainful employment, which will be issued by the competent German diplomatic mission, which is usually either the embassy or the consulate of Germany responsible for you in your country of origin or in the country you currently live. Therefore, in such a case, you can refer to the website of the German embassy or consulate, which is responsible for you, and see which requirements you need to fulfill for this visa. After completing the requirements for this visa and getting it, you can enter Germany with it, and before the expiry of it in Germany, you must subsequently apply in your respective foreigner's office or Ausländerbehörde for the EU Blue Card. Nationals of Australia, Canada, Israel, Japan, the Republic of Korea, New Zealand, the United Kingdom of Great Britain, and Northern Ireland, and the United States of America may enter Germany without requiring a visa and must subsequently apply for the EU Blue Card at the foreigner's office that is responsible for the place where they live within 3 months. They may take up employment once the EU Blue Card has been issued. Individuals who have held an EU Blue Card in another EU member state for at least 18 months may enter Germany without requiring a visa. They have to apply for an EU Blue Card in Germany at the foreigner's office that is responsible for the place where they live within 1 month of entering the country. They may take up employment once the EU Blue Card has been issued. Individuals who are already living in Germany and hold another residence permit may apply for the EU Blue Card in their respective foreigner's office. The EU Blue Card is a temporary residence permit that is usually issued for a period of 4 years. If the duration of the employment contract is shorter than 4 years, the EU Blue Card is issued for the duration of the employment plus 3 months. This card can be extended if its requirements are met. A permission from the competent foreigner's office is required for any change of job within the first 2 years of employment. The conditions for granting the blue card will then be re-examined. With an EU Blue Card, you will have the following benefits. First, there is a legal entitlement to an EU Blue Card if the conditions are met. Second, your family members enjoy easier conditions in terms of family reunification. For your spouse, the knowledge of German language is not a requirement for the purpose of family reunification, and after he or she is in Germany and applies for a residence permit in this country, he or she is granted with a residence permit which allows him or her to work in Germany. And third, faster acquisition of a permanent residence permit. In fact, the holders of an EU Blue Card will receive a permanent residence permit after 33 months in Germany if they have been in highly qualified employment and paid contributions into a pension fund during this period and are able to make themselves understood in Germany on a basic level. The qualification period for a permanent residence permit is shortened to 21 months for persons with German language of B1 or B1 level. If you are still outside Germany and want to come to Germany and work as a skilled worker in this country and don't know where to start and how and in which internet platforms to look for a work and apply for it in Germany, you can refer to the website www.make-it-in-germany.com. In this website, as you see in the video, you can choose the language on the right corner of the page, and then you can, for example, go to the option Working in Germany, and under it you can see the different other options, for example, professions in demand, finding a job, where to look for a job, how to apply for a job, recognition of your degree in Germany, working environment in Germany, and so on. Or, for example, if you click on visa and residence, you will find some other useful options. Similarly, there are other useful information in this website which can help you find answers for most of your questions on this topic. Or if you already have an EU Blue Card and you are in Germany, in this website you can also find useful information about a family reunification, a permanent residence permit, a naturalization, and so on. You can also contact the qualified professionals in this website per telephone, email, or chat. For example, if you click on the telephone sign here, you can see below there are also other options available for contacting them. Their qualified professionals can provide you with personal advice in German or in English on the following topics: job search, work and careers in Germany, recognition of foreign vocational qualifications in Germany, entry to Germany and residence in this country, and learning German. Similarly, if you click here, you can contact them per email, or here you can chat with them. Thanks a lot for watching my video. If you would like to get similar important information about the immigration laws in Germany, your rights and duties in German society, the living conditions in Germany, and other such important topics, please subscribe and follow our channel. If you have any questions or remarks about today's topic, you can write it under this video and I will be more than happy to answer it for you.